Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow, who started this live stream right on time.
Yes!
If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for all our updates.
For daily updates.
For daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. We love having you with us on our journey, so thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks indeed. So, welcome everybody. It's Tuesday night, and we're 15 minutes earlier than normal.
Tuesday.
That's right. So let's see who was on. Heath was on first, and I told him, Heath, you'll always be first for me. I mean last.
Aww.
Emily says hello, everyone. Shauna says hiya. Hungry says LOL. It's just Shanta. Says hello,
Just
everyone.
Shanta.
Mary Lou says hi, everyone. Let's see. Lots of people saying hi to Heath. Kim says good evening, everyone.
Hi, Kim.
TC's Life says hello. Sonia says good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Something.
Matreya's here. She says hi, everyone, too.
Hi, Matreya.
Jennifer says good evening. Kim says hi, Matreya. Myra says hi,
Myra.
guys. Weathers Windy says right on time. Hashtag winning. Yes.
Yeah, now everybody's going to go to bed 15 minutes early.
That's
Isn't that
right.
awesome? Including us.
Well, Ned says hi, everyone. Stephanie says hi, Chris and Miriam. Glenda says hi, everyone. Glad to catch the live. Mike's on. Says hi. Debbie says hi, Bears. Any update on the Friends and Family survey? I tried again tonight, and it's still getting the survey is currently unavailable. We were looking into that with Nick. We have to pay extra in order to be able to allow more people to respond to the survey.
Right.
In case you're wondering.
Okay.
But if you pay for the entire year up front, they give you 50% off. Anyway, so we're going to see about that. Anyway, Jerry says, hi, new here.
Hi, Jerry. Glad you're here.
Jessica says, hi, I'm new.
Hi,
Well, welcome
Jessica.
as well. Jill says, oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
He says, of course, I'm trying to edit a new video and my laptop crashes.
Of course.
Of course. Debbie, Carol says, hello, everyone. Debbie says,
Hi,
first
Carol.
time trying chocolate toffee and left a review. So good.
Nice. So earlier this week we talked about 5 good things about yourself. So if you weren't here with us on Monday morning, I want you to tell me 5 good things about you.
5 things that you do good.
5 things you do good, 5 good things about you, 5 good things about your body, 5 things that you like that are related to you.
Okay.
Because I want to hear them.
Jerry says, just ordered my Keto Chow sample pack yesterday and got notice it's shipped today. Shauna says, oops, I fell through and into a live from a year ago. LOL.
You're like, wow, my hair looks amazing.
He says, hello, everyone. Troy says, here I am.
Troy, yay,
Rock
there you
me
are.
like a hurricane.
Here I am.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Did
Lori
I miss
says,
it?
early bedtime. What's that? It's like leftover bacon.
Yeah.
Lisa says, hi, guys. Myra says, yeah, y'all got my name right. Dan says, good evening.
Yeah,
Deb
we said it
says,
wrong yesterday.
hello, and good evening, everyone. Miriam, love your shirt.
Thank
Purple's
you.
a great color for you, and it's my favorite color, too.
Thank you. It's our daughter's favorite color. It's Shauna's favorite color, too.
What?
Yep.
Shauna
girl.
says, hi, Chris and Miriam. Carol says, I forgot to take the Friends and Family survey. Yeah, we're working on making it so more
We'll
people
figure it
can
out.
Katrina says, hi, Bears. Thanks to Roku, you're on my TV. Here's the top, and we can't.
The sides?
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Sojourn says, I got my order today. So happy. Rhonda says, good evening, Bears. Finally used the spicy taco with ground turkey
Nice.
and a few other spices. Made it for a taco salad. So good. By the way, Nick,
So good.
go ahead. Rihanna says, hi,
good.
I love Tuesday evenings with you. Sonia says, better late than not at all.
That's right.
Shauna says, Chris, that's what I thought. Leftover bacon is like early bedtime. Yes.
No, it's bacon.
Yeah, well. He says, just like last time, I am still awesome. That's worth all 5 spots.
That's right. You're awesome.
Jerry says, I'm nervous about starting. This seems normal. I've done Slimfast keto shakes. Wondering how similar and different they might be. Keto Chow seems way more complete.
Yes, it is. And it tastes good, too.
Yeah. Well,
And the fat really makes it
yes.
just creamy and yummy.
The short version is you cannot live on Slimfast shakes. Whereas you can if you really want to on Keto Chow. Though most people don't do that. They do it once or sometimes twice a day. It depends on how lazy they are and that sort of thing. But they're still able to get great nutrition, and not have to worry about that stuff. So let's see. Oh, Keto Go Lightly. Holly is on, says good evening,
Holly.
everyone. So, oh, I didn't get the printout. Do you want me to go get the printout?
I can get the printout.
Okay. It
think you do
should be sitting downstairs on the
Skip
printer.
it. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Don't say anything cool while I'm gone.
I won't say anything cool. So, for any that are wondering, there is a bottle of 3-in-1 oil right there on that dresser. And I'm going to use it to oil the hinges of that door so they won't squeak anymore. I didn't know that was up here. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Because this morning, Miriam went back to sleep, and I left, and she was still asleep. But of course, when I opened the door to our room, it squeaked like crazy. Did it print? Yeah. Sweet. Okay. I didn't say anything cool.
You're talking about oil.
I did. I was talking about oil.
Sleeping.
It was just like...
I like sleeping.
That's right. I try really hard. If Miriam wants to go back to sleep, I'm like...
It's because we get up at 5
tiptoeing around
in the morning.
Yep.
And sometimes I don't want to make it. I want to
Gene is listening to us while 3D printing.
Oh, yeah.
Joe, our friend Luke, is going to get Joe hooked up with a 3D printer.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So,
thanks, Luke.
One more thing that Joe doesn't have time to do. Okay, so let's see. Sojourn says, I care about people. I pray for people. I've got grit. I seek to grow in my walk with Jesus.
Oh, that's great.
TC's Life says, I'm caring, helpful, good cook, friendly, and have the perfect size nose.
Yes!
My mom had a long, skinny nose, and my dad had a larger, flat one.
But yours is like happy in the middle. That's so great.
People pay a lot of money.
To get the perfect nose. Okay,
Yes.
so I used to hate my hands because you can't really tell. I have kind of gigantic hands. Chris and I have the same size hands.
Exactly the
and
same
he's a
size
man
hands.
and I'm a girl. Because
My
I'm
hands
tall.
are a little bit small. Hers are whatever.
He has girl hands. I have man hands. Whatever. I like long nails. But I used to hate them because all of my friends at school had these little hands that my hands could just eat for breakfast, right? But I realized that they're so useful and they're terribly handy to have.
Hey, our rings
Are the same size.
fit on the same charger. It's actually really nice.
But I realized that I needed to be kinder to myself and appreciate my hands, because if I didn't have them, I would be very sad.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm super grateful for my hands. And I want you to get to the point where you're grateful for something about yourself, too. And, yeah. So those 5 things. Keep remembering those. I want to talk about them this week because I want you to remember when you're discouraged, you have awesome things about you. And those 5 things that you told me, and you're going to continue to tell me because I'm going to keep asking, I want you to remember those things and remember how awesome you are.
Okay. Let's see. Holly told Jerry that, there's no comparison between the two. Keto Chow is superior in taste and quality nutrition.
We think so, too.
Shauna says, I did a combo of 2KK Joe's vanilla peanut butter flour and Keto Chow hot cereal last night. It was good.
Ooh, nice.
Debbie says, caring for others, loyal friends, successful at keto,
Debbie.
amazing son, get 12,000 steps a
You
day.
do? I'm so proud of you. That's so amazing.
Stephanie says, try lemon meringue Keto Chow. Yum.
Yes.
Sojourn says, there is nothing wrong with capable hands. That's right.
I have perfectly capable man hands, and that's okay.
Shauna says, I'm shorter than most, but tall enough that my feet touch the ground when I stand.
Hey!
Oh, there you go.
That's great.
2, I'm happy. I'm a great friend. I have a great smile, and I am enough.
Right.
And Holly says, yeah, we both have big hands and feet. Grateful for both and more.
That's right.
Rihanna says, I hate my hands too. My hands are bigger than my husband's. We had to switch wedding rings. He had the female band and I had the male band. Oh,
That's so awesome. That's so great.
You know what? But they work, right?
And you know what? You can lift up bigger things and open bigger jars.
You can
right?
open pickle jars. What the heck?
Can you palm a basketball? Like, can you?
Okay. Marie says, I wear a men's large and gloves too. You're in good company, Miriam.
Yes, I am.
Rihanna says, but I see, crochet and knit, so my hands are super healthy.
Hey, I see too.
Yep. Okay. What is the flavor of the week, Miriam?
Oh yeah, we haven't really been talking about that very much. It is delicious chocolate toffee.
So in the good old days, when Keto Chow was pretty much just me doing whatever I wanted. Almost all the flavors were me looking at the thing and saying, I want that.
Scoot over here. You're like next to the side.
But there were 2 flavors that Miriam told me that I had to make under no condition. And yes. And it was chocolate toffee and raspberry cheesecakes. She said, you will make these.
I would like these, please.
And it's a good thing we did because chocolate toffee is Rachel's favorite.
It's freaking yummy.
Actually, I thought root beer was her favorite. Oh, wait, no, that's her least favorite.
She doesn't like root beer.
Okay. So, yeah, chocolate toffee. I had somebody comment on Reddit that said that when they make it with heavy cream, they think it tastes exactly like butterscotch and they just love it. So, let's see.
Jerry says, I'm going to go try some, break out of the things I don't like and try something new.
Nice.
Yes, Jerry.
He says, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me.
That's right.
That's from
They
a movie.
do.
Matreya says, chocolate toffee. Sojourn says,
Yeah.
love it. Stephanie says, caring, observer, loving, organized, and multitask.
Ooh, nice.
Ryan
Thanks,
says,
Stephanie.
I see. Big fingers make mistakes.
That's right.
Sojourn says, thank you. Devin says, good evening, lovely people. It's a lovely 18 degrees here in the Windy City. How's everybody doing?
Wow.
And Debbie says, yay, Miriam. Both are favorites of mine. Matreya says, Miriam is so awesome. Perfect taste. Devin says, I love chocolate toffee. Just so you guys know, are you ready for this, Miriam?
I'm ready for this.
Let's go. We got peaches and cream.
Yay!
Okay, let's go.
We got it.
Oh, wait.
We got this.
Nick even sent me the link.
Nice.
Open it up. Open it up. Hold on. Then I can share my screen.
Okay, whatever.
Boom. Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream. We got it in stock. It's ready for sale for anyone to grab.
All the people
if they would
who
like
want
to
peaches
try
and
it.
cream.
Oh, look how pretty that picture is.
It looks super awesome.
So pretty.
Super awesome. And
those peaches that we can't have, but this peach we can.
that's right. So, for any who don't know, this last month we introduced the Chow Club, and the secret item in the February Chow Club was peaches and cream. And everybody was like, what? They were losing their mind. And, well, which is for good reason, because it's delicious and everybody was asking for it.
Yes.
And we wanted to introduce it this
And
time
it's
of the year so it'd
delicious.
be ready for summer and spring and it'd be awesome. And it is now available right now. Like, oh, let's see. Hold on.
I feel like there's an alarm going.
Yeah, there
downstairs.
is. Haley is making pizzelles.
She's making pizzelles, not with peaches and cream. That would be
No,
yummy.
she's not.
Wouldn't that be yummy?
So, but yeah, peaches and cream, you can just order it. It was just ready to go. Order as much as you want. Yay!
Yay!
We were going to tell everybody that there was a secret, that there was an announcement coming today.
But then we didn't want to give
But then
it away.
Matreya would have known exactly what it was. She would have been like, "Ah, they're just announcing peaches and cream. And then she would have gotten
know.
really excited.
And then she wouldn't have come.
So
Just
she
kidding.
probably wouldn't have been able to go to sleep.
Yeah, too exciting.
He says, bro, it was Daily Affirmations with Stuart Smiley on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, nice.
I never watched Saturday Night Live when I was a kid, so whatever. Sandra says, wow. Holly says, I love peach in everything. Devin says, the smell of peaches and cream is phenomenal.
Yeah, I like
Ella
it
says,
too.
woohoo. Sean says, I had it as hot cereal, yum, and great as a cold shake, too. Matreya says, it's so good warm. Jessica says, how would you recommend making a shake with coffee?
Oh, that's
like
a
an
good
iced coffee
question.
mocha?
We actually have that on our paper.
Yes, we do.
So just make coffee like normal and use that as your water component in Keto Chow. You could do it that way.
Now, if it's super hot, it might make the protein get a little clumpy. But, anyway, you were going to say.
I was just going to say another way to do it is just put a tablespoon or two of Keto Chow in your bottom of your mug and then pour your coffee over top of it. And then since it's warm, you'll be able to mix it up really fast.
That's right. Now, that brings up another really good question. How does heat affect Keto Chow?
So if it's too hot, it'll denature the proteins.
So it makes it a little clumpy.
And then it could not take away, but
It
degrade
degrades.
the vitamins, a couple of vitamins. But for the most part, unless you're doing it for all of your meals, it should be fine.
Yeah, unless you're a crazy person like me, doing it 3 times a day for several months at a time, it probably isn't something you need to concern yourself about. It's the same sort of thing as is it okay to eat Keto Chow that is expired? The vitamins start to degrade over time. Up until the expiration date, they're still fine. You'll still get 100% of the daily minerals and vitamins and everything like that. But yeah, so as long as you keep Keto Chow below 120 degrees Fahrenheit, none of the vitamins should be degraded at all. If you get it above that, it's still going to be fine. Just don't use it for your only source of food.
You won't have all the B12.
It's like it's A, K, C, and a couple of the B vitamins. So there you go. And that goes along with the coffee. If you use really hot coffee, it could degrade the vitamins. So don't use really hot Keto Chow as your only source of nutrients.
But when I'm having regular food and heating up Keto Chow in the microwave, I just eat it and it's delicious.
It's delicious. Now, a lot of people... so right now we're talking about peaches and cream, which just came out. Before we had peaches and cream available, a lot of people were using peach herbal tea and mixing it with vanilla to make a peach-flavored Keto Chow. Which
we still have. We've done a couple of recipes that have like a tea in it. That you use, like you steep your tea and then you use that as part of the flavoring.
And on the Facebook support group, there was someone who was saying that they wanted a chai flavored Keto Chow, so they had made their chai tea and then
put vanilla in.
If I remember correctly, chai tea it's the same word, same. Chai just means tea. Yeah, it's just tea. Anyway, they had made tea and then used that for the water component.
Nice.
So there you go. Just Shanta says, peanut butter flavor, please.
I think she wants to be in timeout.
I know. He says the peaches and cream was fantastic as ice cream.
Oh, I need to do ice cream. I haven't yet.
Emily says, I second that, Just Shanta. I want a peanut butter Keto Chow flavor. But Trey says I'm going to order in the morning, though, so I can get my inventory for the rest of my order. Okay. Amanda says, love the peaches and cream. Excited to order more. Too Crazy Keto says, what's up, family? Well, in case you missed it, here we go again. I just like the sound effect.
Yeah,
it's
I
awesome.
like it too.
Deb says, let's see, peaches and cream ice cream. That sounds good for dinner. Mary Lou says, I went to order and it says sold out. Does
Whoopsie.
it?
Maybe we didn't put it in inventory.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good question. Let me check.
And I'll sit here while you check.
Puzzles. Let's see.
So I hope you guys all had a good day. Tuesday. It's meeting Tuesday for us. Are you showing them?
I am.
Okay, then I'll stop talking. Because I thought they were looking at me.
So it looks like it's working. One thing I did notice, Nick, by the way, is that we're using the regular page layout that talks about the 21 meal bulk bag. 21 meal bulk bags. This one isn't in bulk bags. It's only available in the single meal. One other place that it should be, I guess. Let's go back here. Let's go to shop limited edition, because it should be in here as well.
Oh yeah, that font. I could see.
So peaches and cream. Oh, it's because it hasn't synced yet. So.
Oh, can you clear the cache?
No, it's not a question. It's not a problem with that. It is. Well, you tell somebody something about one of those things. I was
gonna tell them something.
Okay.
Okay. How do you make Keto Chow mix up thicker without heavy cream? So a couple things you can do for that to make it mix up thicker is to use some gelatin, like a teaspoon of gelatin. You could also use xanthan gum, and then just add a little bit of that in. Some psyllium husk might work, or psyllium husk, however you want to pronounce it. But probably the thing that makes it thickest fastest would be gelatin, and you may need to bloom that beforehand, and you don't want to do too much or you'll just get like a blob of jello. So you'll just want to play with it a little bit till you figure out what you like. So there's that.
Now, why would it be not as thick? Did you already talk about that?
Oh, no. It just says without heavy cream. So if you used oil or butter, the Keto Chow is going to be thinner. But if you use heavy cream, it'll be a little bit thicker. But you could also do like half oil, half heavy cream, half butter, half heavy cream. Or you could do it in the ice cream maker, and that'll come out thicker. You could also blend it with some ice cubes and a little bit less water.
It's working now.
Okay, is it working now?
Yeah, on the limited edition page.
Okay.
It's totally working now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fixed it or if Nick fixed it, but there you go.
It's fixed.
Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, you were saying stuff about thickening it up and blooming the gelatin. And...
I can't remember now.
Okay.
Somebody interrupted me and said it's working now.
It's working.
It's working.
It's working. Let's see.
You're still falling out of frame. Just get over here.
Okay, yes. So, Mary Lou, it's now fixed on the limited edition page.
Great.
It was working on the other page, just not on the limited edition. Let's see. Shauna says, I've never had a problem with clumpy protein, and I make hot coffee, Keto Chow, every morning. But I use heavy whipping cream as my fat, and it cools the coffee down some.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
TC's Life says, I wonder if you use peaches and cream in the drop biscuit recipe.
Ooh,
If it would taste like peach coffee. What?
Let's do that. We actually have a peach cobbler recipe.
What the heck?
Do it.
Anyway, Kim says, so you don't have to wait to drink the chow then. If you mix it up hot,
Yeah.
then yeah, you don't need to do it.
Because it makes the vitamin E taste go away.
Yep. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted by something else that I need to fix.
Okay. We're having a great night here.
Well, I just remembered something.
Okay, what are some? Are you showing everything?
No, I'm
that
not.
You remember?
You go right ahead.
Can I talk this time?
Yes, you can go ahead and talk.
Okay. What are some good resources for general keto meal plans that use Keto Chow? So we have the 7-day reset that has some fun recipes in there. The recipe page has a ton of recipes on it. Really what we just like to do at least is just take like a week and think about all the things you're doing that week, what days you want to have a nice dinner with your family or whatever, or you're going to go out or something like that. Plan a meal for that day, figure out when you're going to need to grocery shop, different things like that, and then just plug in Keto Chow on the meals you don't want to cook. Like that's, I mean, super
Yeah,
easy.
Tara Wright has really good meal plans.
Yeah, so Tara Wright has meal plans. Maria Emmerich has meal plans. Peace, Love, and Low Carb. There's a ton of meal plans that are out there, and then I would just maybe pick some recipes that you really want to try, or some stuff that you already know you love. Like if you love to make a roast a certain way, and you're just gonna have a roast, then do that one day, and then have Keto Chow for lunch that day or whatever. So, we're gonna probably do some more meal plans in the future. But right now the only one that we've got is a 7-day reset, which has meals and Keto Chow together, and it was actually really fun when we did it the first of the year. So you may want to do that, and then you can also like cut out some of the meals if you wanted to do 2 meals a day or 1 meal a day. You could just kind of combine like a shake and a meal.
Yeah.
So depending on what you want to accomplish.
Okay,
you can do that.
Got everything fixed. Marie, to answer your question, I fixed it. Stephanie wants to know, do y'all think you may try a red velvet flavor at some point?
I don't know.
I'm not going to discuss future plans for flavors.
Isn't red velvet just chocolate cake that's red?
It has, I can't remember what other flavor
it has red.
It does have red in it. Let's see.
It's
Sojourn
pink,
says, is potassium citrate in Keto Chow? So there is potassium chloride and potassium citrate as well.
Yep.
So let's see. Just Shanta says, I will be getting some peach for summer ice cream.
Yes.
Nice. And Lori says, I love TC's suggestions for using the peaches and cream for the biscuits.
I know. I'm going to try that tomorrow.
Devin says, yeah, I love doing peach tea with vanilla.
Oh, perfect.
Carol says, apple pie with chai is delish.
Nice.
Shauna, I fixed that link. Devin says, also orange spice is good with vanilla also. Tikuri Zakio says, hey guys, are you excited about peaches and cream flavor? That ad sounds juicy. I think that's Rachel.
Juicy.
Yeah.
It does sound juicy.
Paris says, hey, wait, did I miss something? Yes, you did. No one tell Renee what we're talking about.
Too late.
Stacy says peaches and cream. What? Jerry says mug cakes. Are they getting back in stock? I looked earlier and it said it was out of stock.
They literally are out of stock, but we have some on order. So
yep, we have to get more of the mugs.
yeah, we're out of the mugs.
And there's supposed to be. Like sometime next week, I think.
3 weeks. No,
was it 3 weeks?
It's not next week.
God, I thought I heard that it was sooner than that.
You heard when it was shipping, a potential shipping date. You shouldn't tell people things because then you might be wrong.
Yes. Under promise, over deliver.
Yeah, like 5 months from now, we'll have some.
Yes. At some point in the future, there will be more mug cakes. All right. Lisa says, I'm so excited about the peaches and cream. I want to try it so bad. Debbie says, my order went through okay. Ordered 4 peaches and cream, 4 chocolate toffee, and 4 apple pie.
Yes. Sounds
nice.
Delicious.
Jessica says, I finally got off the mountain and delivered my load today.
Yay!
Holy cow. You were there that whole time?
She was stuck in the mountain waiting for snow to melt. And we're like, please bring it to us because we have no snow.
Yeah, the snow. Ed says, made chocolate toffee Keto Chow ice cream for the first time. Delicious. Deb says, in the Vitamix, I had 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup hot coffee, mix to melt butter, add 1 cup of sweetened almond milk, 1 scoop Keto Chow mocha, 1 scoop collagen powder, water, and get to 20 ounces.
Oh, that sounds
Excellent.
Awesome. What a great way to melt butter. You don't have to do it.
Yeah. Renee says, oh, so it's available to all. Yes.
Available to all.
Even you, Renee. You can have some peaches and cream.
Don't give it to your dogs.
Too Crazy Keto says chocolate toffee. Yeah.
I love
Jerry
chocolate
says, what
toffee.
about using PB2 with vanilla? Now,
You can. PB2 has a little bit of sugar in it, so we prefer to buy a peanut flour. It's a little bit harder to find, but you can get it on Amazon. But if you have PB2, can I just keep talking?
Okay. I was just going to say Rachel and Joe made a video.
Okay. If you have PB2, you can definitely use it.
Yeah.
You just want to be aware that it has some sugar in it.
Okay. Fix MJ says, sink, sink, sink. We want peaches and cream.
Sink, sink.
Jean says, yes, order my peaches and cream. Can't wait. Be Righteous says, blob of jello.
Blob of jello. Okay,
Yeah,
make a peaches and cream blob of jello, and then it'll be like you're eating a peach.
That would be good. There was somebody on the Facebook support group who, they used too much gelatin, and they're like, their blender bottle had hardened with the blender ball inside of there. Just so you know, if you take some of that and heat it up in the microwave,
it'll just
you can pour
melt.
it back in, and it'll melt the gelatin, and it's all okay.
It's all okay.
Devin says it's okay. It's active. I just checked. Okay. Too Crazy Keto says the purple is absolutely stunning on you, Miriam. Definitely Rachel.
Thank you.
Lori
Joe
says
can't
too
say
yummy.
nice things to me?
No,
What?
only Anthony can say nice things to you.
Oh, he's so nice.
That's so funny. Lori says 2 yummy peach recipes are live as well.
Oh yeah, do you want to pull those up and show
Yes,
everybody?
I do. So, if you go on our site and go to recipes and more, and then to recipes, we got
down.
peach cobbler bonbons.
Oh, those are
and
yummy, too.
Ginger peach cheesecake. Oh, I had these.
Yeah, you did, huh?
Oh my gosh, I thought that those were the
Rum balls.
the rum ball. No, they were not
they're
the rum balls.
They're bonbons. They're yummy.
Despite the fact that they had pecans on them,
They were yummy.
they were
You
yummy.
can have them without pecans.
And
Oh, that was good too. Do you
I didn't
remember
have that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. It was there, and I didn't eat any of it.
No, because you said that I should have. Oh, I was thinking something else.
Yeah.
I had it. It was freaking yummy.
Okay. Let's see. Mary Lou says, I think you have answered this before, but I don't remember what you said. If we start with a 30-meal subscription, then we decide to go to the 60, does the discount carry over?
It will, but you can't change it yourself. We have to change it for you.
Yep.
So just go ahead and message us, and we'll fix that for you.
Yep. That's exactly
And
it.
please ask any questions we've already answered. We're happy to answer them
Yes.
again.
Too Crazy Keto says that's actually a good price, Renee. Lily's. She saw Lily's at Target today for about $3.49.
Oh, nice.
That is a good price. Yes. Let's see. Shauna says yes. Too Crazy Keto says Tony Danza.
Oh, because it's who's the boss.
Who's the boss? That's
love
right.
that
Andrea
show.
says what a great idea. Yeah. Too Crazy Ketos has got to be Rachel. Jessica says peaches and cream mug cakes with heavy whipping cream poured over it.
Yes, that's a great idea.
What flavor is Haley using to make the pizzelles downstairs? Is it
Vanilla. She did
Oh,
vanilla,
okay.
and she did snickerdoodle too.
okay?
Yeah, she's making pizzelles. She's trying to kill me.
Jessica says, I'm so
I'm
glad
done
I can
eating.
put it in coffee, hot or warm with cereal. I just got my box yesterday, so now I'm excited for tomorrow morning. Sonny says, I love your spontaneity and honesty. So probably your spontaneity. I don't know.
And my honesty.
TC's Life says, Renee, that's actually a really good price. Yeah. Two Crazy Kilos, talking about who's the boss. I love that show. The last episode of WandaVision has me missing 80s and 90s sitcom.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was so funny because it was titled a very special episode.
Yeah.
Because they would always have that. This week on a very special episode of blah blah blah,
Grandma
you're gonna want
died.
to get your family together, and I guess
So
it's
you
because
could
the
have
dog died. I don't know.
The special.
Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry.
Spoiler.
The dog that they had just gotten 3 minutes earlier.
Don't say that out loud.
Crazy Kid says, "Hey, gorgeous Shelly."
She's talking to
It's
Shelly.
definitely not Joe. Devin says, I'm pretty sure I need not order any more Keto Chow for a while. Anxiously awaiting the March Chow Club box.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, we only have a few more days before people can...
6 more
for
days.
people to subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed and you want to, you got to do it before the 15th.
The 15th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Pretty soon it'll be Eastern Daylight Time. Renee says, I didn't buy any chocolate because I wasn't sure, and Target is 50 minutes away. So I'll wait till I'm back over that way. Jean says, and save the inserts. I keep forgetting this to set that box to I already know how to chow. Oh, yes.
Oh, that's okay.
That's why we have that box, is a lot of people were like, why do you keep on sending me this stuff? I already know how to do it. It's like, okay, we'll add something. Shelly says, I'm excited to see the March Chow Club.
Me too.
Shauna ordered peaches and cream. Rihanna says, Two Crazy Kilos has a ton of recipe with Keto Chow that can help with meal planning, and they have videos with them.
Oh, yes.
That is
you.
also true. Lisa says, can't wait to order now. Marie says, thanks, because I fixed it. By the way, Nick, if you're still watching, I had to go into Selly and refresh it because it forgot. Anyway. Because we added a new product. Sonia says cream cheese frosting on red velvet cake.
Or cream cheese frosting on peach cake.
That would be good. That's true. Jerry is suggesting coconut lime.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
So you could probably do coconut oil in vanilla and use some lime flavoring.
Or some true lime.
Or some true lime.
I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Kilimanjaro says,
good.
Is it just chocolate? It is just chocolate, but cheesecake frosting.
Oh, the red velvet cake?
Okay. Renee says, my appetite is still not back to normal after my second vaccine. Felt like poo all weekend at brunch. Sorry, it's just funny. At brunches, but nothing is sounding fabulous to me, even today. Not even like pulled pork?
What about a bath? That sounds fabulous.
A bath sounds great. Yeah. Maitreya says, my kid, 18, asked for Keto Chow drop biscuits on keto shepherd's pie this weekend.
Yes. That's great. Hey, have you tried the, oh my gosh, I can't remember it. The tamale pie? Tamale pie? Are you making fun of me?
No. Too Crazy Keto said peanut butter and jelly.
Time out.
And then said, give me my phone back, Joe.
No.
The shepherd's pie, I think we did.
No.
We haven't tried
it's
that.
the tamale
pie. That was good.
It's really good. That kind of reminds me of like the biscuits on top of a
Lisa says trying raspberry cheesecake for lunch tomorrow. For the first time.
Nice. Tell us what you think.
Margie says red velvet cake is chocolate cake with red coloring, but also made with buttermilk and vinegar.
Oh, there you go. So it is a little different.
Okay. Jean says I bought all the peaches and cream. Sorry, y'all's out of luck.
Oh, dang it.
We made a lot of it. Like, really a lot of it. Renee says, get him, Miriam. Listen to the boss, Chris.
Yeah, gosh.
Sonia says, what is the maximum daily amount of magnesium and what is the best form? Okay, so maximum daily amount is going to differ based on your personal requirements. And if you're low, your maximum intake is going to be a lot higher than it will be later on. What's the best form of magnesium, Miriam?
The form that we have, magnesium chloride?
Not magnesium oxide.
Magnesium.
That's the worst one.
Is good.
Yeah, gluconate, glycinate, malate. That's actually magnesium stuck on an amino acid, a protein bit. You can also have magnesium on citrate, which is like citric acid.
Which is the most common one, and that's what makes people.
It absorbs really easy, but it is a laxative.
A lot.
There's
and
magnesium
then a lot of times,
chloride.
Yes.
Which magnesium chloride is what's in our magnesium drops and our other electrolytes.
And that works really well too.
Yep.
It's ionic.
We use magnesium malate in Keto Chow just to help make sure that you don't have any bathroom issues as much as possible. We want to eliminate that. But yeah, you pretty much, you don't want magnesium oxide. If something has magnesium oxide on it, and I was actually looking at another company that makes a keto shake that touts the magnesium, and they use magnesium oxide.
So tell why oxide is bad.
Well, so magnesium oxide is really tightly bound. It's hard for your body to break it apart. And you only are able to absorb a very small percentage of the magnesium oxide. Now, a lot of companies use magnesium oxide because it's cheap. And there's a lot of magnesium
to get
per whatever amount of ingredient.
Yeah, so then you're using less.
Yeah.
In one.
So like with magnesium malate, if you add like, say, 1,000 milligrams of magnesium malate, you're only getting, I think it's like 540 milligrams. No, it's not even that. It's like 400 and something milligrams of actual magnesium. With magnesium oxide, I think 1,000 milligrams ends up being like 750 milligrams of magnesium. But you only absorb a small percentage of that. So it looks really good on the label, and it doesn't help you.
Yep.
So there you go. Thanks, Nick. Let's see. Jessica says 3 days, and it was wind delaying me. Oh,
That's crazy.
Dang.
I wasn't sure what it was, but whatever it was, it made you stop on the mountain, and that was sad.
Sojourn says, I have to buy the ingredients to make mug cakes. I've cleaned out the fridge and pantry and freezer, so buying in things I've never had before. Wow.
That's so great, though.
Renee says, I'm feeling mostly better, just not my usual ravenous self. And I read ravishing. I'm not my ravishing self.
I think she's ravishing. So, really quickly, on another thought of purchasing different items and things. When we started keto, we didn't necessarily go out and buy a ton of like weird ingredients. It wasn't until I got into like wanting to make like
to
breads
replicate the stuff
or
you were
different
missing.
Things that I had to buy weird stuff. And then I just went like on Carrie Brown's website and Maria Emmerich's website and found the weird ingredients and ordered them on Amazon. Yeah. And I found that I don't use nearly as many as I used to. There are some weird ones that I do use, like glucagon powder.
I was about to say, like glucagon powder.
But there's a lot of things that I bought that I've used maybe once. So, thinking about buying weird things, unless you think you're going to use it multiple times.
It's a good thing we have 4 kilograms of egg white powder.
I know, right? We have a lot of egg white powder, and we've used it a couple of times.
Yeah.
But one thing that we do use is erythritol, and we didn't have any powdered erythritol. So what were you making?
I was making the mug. Was it the mug cakes?
Yeah, you were making the mug cakes.
Yeah, I was making the mug cakes, and I needed powdered erythritol.
Yeah.
And there was none to be found.
Well, and then we were also out of allulose, which we probably use that even more now, which is probably why we're out of it.
Yes.
But I did have some packages of granulated Swerve. And so what we just did was we took and put it in the coffee grinder and ground it up so that we could have powdered erythritol. So we just were doing that before we started. Haley's making the pizzelles, and it called for powdered. So you can do different things with the stuff that you already have if you're, careful and learn about different things. So just so you know.
Heath, the video that he was making was all for Rachel. Keto Chow donut balls. Debbie says, which one on Amazon for the peanut flour? So the peanut flour that we prefer is actually not on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's on Bird's Mill, BYRDS. It's a 28% fat light roast.
Can you buy a little bag of that?
You can buy a 1 pound and a 5 pound.
Oh, that's nice.
The problem is that it is kind of expensive for shipping. But it is literally the exact same stuff that we put in chocolate peanut butter keto chow.
Yeah.
There's 10 grams of it per serving of chocolate to make the chocolate peanut butter. And that company is actually taking the same peanut flour that we get in a 50-pound bag and putting it into smaller bags. That's all they're doing. But they don't sell it on Amazon. If you watch Joe's video about how to make how to make peanut butter keto chow, he has a link over to Bird's Mill, BYRDS. Hey, Switch Groceries on says, hey guys, for those of you who are in Canada, Switch Grocery has The, what's it called? The thing that is peach. They have peaches and cream.
They have the peach.
Right now.
So you can buy it from them. You don't have to pay crazy shipping.
That's right.
So go buy it from Switch.
We actually sent it to them a while ago.
Oh, it was a secret.
So there you go. Let's see. Rhonda says, I gather heavy whipping cream will be better with the peaches and cream. Actually, if you use butter...
I think it's good with both.
The flavor is stronger when you use butter for any of the flavors of Keto Chow. Shauna says Trader Joe's has peanut flour, very clean ingredients, peanuts, defatted, and salt. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. We have a Trader Joe's, but it's like 30 minutes away, which is really not that far, but for some reason I just don't drive there. Oh. So I never go there.
Deb says, what about adapting the Two Crazy Ketos chocolate cream pie to peaches and cream?
Yeah.
Or the protein custard recipe with peaches and cream?
Yeah.
No, not going to allow that.
Do it.
Shauna says, hi, Switch Grocery. I hear so much about you. Glad you're here. From my Canadian friends. We are so happy.
We so love Switch. They're so amazing.
TC's Live says, originally Red Velvet was made with brown sugar, which was called Red Sugar. Matreya says, I want to try the one you posted in the 2KK video to compare the naked peanut powder. Only ingredient is peanuts. Yeah, and the Bird's Mill is literally ground up.
And it has the highest fat.
Yeah, so most peanut flour is 14% fat. Mm-hmm. That's the only place I've ever been able to find a higher fat peanut flour, and it's the Bird's Mill. So, which is actually made by Golden Peanut, but whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stephanie says pistachio is my go-to. Mm-hmm. Jerry says peaches and cream chaffles.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Jerry.
Let's see. Switch says, yeah, it's cold in Toronto and peaches and cream sounds like spring is coming.
Yes, right? It's hope.
John says, Chris can't say pecans without disdain. Now, my issue with pecans is that there are so many nuts that are so much more delicious.
What about walnuts?
Walnuts are the worst.
Walnuts taste like dirt. I love them. They're my favorite.
Why am I going to waste fat and carbs on something like a walnut?
I think
I could eat a cashew.
The only nut I like better than walnuts is probably Pili Nuts.
Okay, Pili Nuts, yes.
Those are freaking amazing.
Those are
If you guys haven't had Pili Nuts, you should.
They are freaking amazing. Yeah, if I'm going to have, or almonds. I would so much rather eat an almond or a cashew or a peanut or a Brazil nut or a hazelnut or...
Oh, I can't eat hazelnuts anymore.
Anything except for a pecan, and even worse would be walnuts.
You know what's even better? Candied pecans.
Okay.
Allulose.
He says, I love watching y'all argue like Autumn and Richard.
Sorry.
Sojourn says, thank you. Good night, everyone. Be blessed.
Oh,
so long.
Night.
You're already gone, but see you later, Sojourn. Rhonda says, what date did they say the Chow Club will draft? Well, it depends on when you ordered. Originally, it was set up to draft on the 16th. Mm-hmm. It should tell you, if you log into your account, it should actually tell you when it's going to repeat. Right now, if you order right now, the recurrence will happen on the 14th. Mm-hmm. And the cutoff date is the 15th.
Yes.
And that's because I originally set it up wrong on the 16th, where it was when it would draft. And turns out that was wrong, and a whole bunch of people were going to get charged like twice.
So
and I had to fix it, and it was terrible. But it's all good now.
We really do know how to run a company. I mean, we just kind of make stuff up, and we enjoy it. It's kind of fun.
Renee says that just seems crazy for a chocolate bar, but I guess good ingredients, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
And I never eat sweets. I want to make Shelly's mystical mousse.
Ooh.
Bryazon says, bit late, but good evening, y'all.
Bri, did you see? Did you hear?
What? Too Crazy Keto says, next flavor needs to be grape. I think Joe and Rachel are both logged in to the same account.
Joe, time out! If I throw this at the camera, it probably won't knock it over, right?
No, it won't knock it over. Devin says, I was able to talk to... You only have one more. Devin says, I was able to talk to someone who switched my 60-day Chow Club to the 30-day. Christian with your customer service team is freaking phenomenal.
Good at
He
Joe.
helped me. Okay, with 2 separate issues within a week. That is fantastic. Renee says, okay, now I'm confused. I thought 2KK was Rachel and then talking about grape. It's crazy talk, yes.
Yeah. Rachel is hypnotized if she's talking about grape.
So Cry says, I love my wife Erin for getting me hooked on Keto Chow.
Oh,
well, and welcome, by the way. And I can't tell, but it looks like from here, it's really small. It looks like you might be using a Klingon for your...
Either that or like an alien?
I don't know.
It's like literally this small.
It's so tiny. So far away. If you aren't using a Klingon, then I'm sorry. If you are, that's awesome. Let's see. Matreya says, I like grape flavor, but with the creaminess of Keto Chow, I just can't see it.
Yeah.
Renee says, Renee battle of the 2KK comments. Aaron says, if you do the 60 ml Chow box, is it 2 different flavors for the bulk bags or the same flavor?
It's 2 different flavors.
Yes, that's correct. Let's see. Too Crazy Q says, you're welcome, Heath. Matreya says, the tamale pie is good. You would know, wouldn't you?
Yes, it is good.
The name like
Why
Matreya.
Why haven't we made that?
I don't know.
We should make it tomorrow for dinner. We used to have tacos. Let's just make it into tamale pie instead.
Rhiannon says, how much almond extract do you add to the vanilla to make birthday cake?
Oh, probably not that much.
It's just a little tiny amount.
Like a
Kind
teaspoon.
of depends.
Depends on how strong your almond extract is.
Yeah. Tara says, loving it on keto, made red velvet chaffles using the cookies and cream Keto Chow. It looks so good.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Joe likes to use the cookies and cream to make the peanut butter Keto Chow. That or vanilla. Too Crazy Keto says, according to a comment on one of our videos, you shouldn't exceed 1,500 milligrams of sodium and 100 milligrams of magnesium.
Oh.
What?
Oh. I would think that that's probably not correct.
So that person got blocked. Yeah, that is misinformation. That's terrible.
Yeah, because sodium's what, 3,000?
Well, the U.S. recommended
Milligrams?
amount of sodium,
A lot.
even the
More than that.
USDA recommends 2,300 milligrams of sodium.
Yes.
And for magnesium,
or
I'm
is it
trying to remember what it
4,000?
is. I think it's 850.
Oh my gosh,
but-
why don't we know this?
Because I have it written down, so I don't have to remember it.
Memorize it.
I did.
Once.
And then I wrote it down, and it went...
It's gone.
let's see. Myra is out. Good night, everyone. I have to work early tomorrow.
Good night.
Sarah says, hello, everyone. Virtual hug. Too Crazy Kios is very disappointed in that company. Talking about the company that has the magnesium oxide.
Oh, yeah.
Shauna says, you keep talking about Truck in the Mountains as a song. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Oh, yeah.
Keeps going through my head.
I'm
by the
sure
way,
she wanted to get out of the mountain.
speaking of Steve, and it's his birthday.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We went to Texas Roadhouse and got a bunch of yummy meat.
I don't remember that being in the song.
We went to Texas Roadhouse and got a bunch of yummy meat. That's totally in the Happy Birthday song.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
It was delicious. Renee says temps are supposed to be down into the high 20s next Sunday morning with a high rain chance. Seriously, does Mother Nature not know this is the Texas coast? No, ma'am. And the funny thing is,
What the heck?
we're getting here in Utah. We're getting a really nice air current coming in from the Pacific Ocean. So it's like super mild here.
Yeah.
It might as well be California.
Yeah. It's like I went on a walk today. in a parking
Lisa,
lot.
the link does work. I fixed it. Matreya says, considering making more magnesium but don't want taking more magnesium but don't want side effects. My thighs are so sore though.
I would take more because you're an athlete, right? Mm-hmm. And guess what? If you take too much, you're going to pee it out. So there
You'll
you
first
go.
pee it out, and then it'll just make you go to the bathroom more, and you'll go,
Yep.
oh, you know what?
And then you'll
That's
say,
probably
that
enough.
was too much.
Yes.
So I would take some more
But
and have a bath.
Yep.
Oh, and use the pounder. We got,
oh,
the gun
the
what's that called?
punchy gun. I don't know.
Percussion, I called it the pounder. The percussion gun on your legs.
There you go. Jean says it's going to be -5 here tomorrow. Dang. Deb says, Too Crazy Kilos, thanks for the surprise. Loved it this week. I put it on your desk.
Yes, that was fun. We got a little mail from Too Crazy Keto.
It was super
cute.
awesome. Shelly says, yeah, maybe do the magnesium malate form. That's what I give to Heath for his bones and muscles. Mm-hmm. Too Crazy Kilos says, yeah, donut balls. Renee says, you should kind of expect cold. I'm a southern beach girl that whines when it's below 70. You're probably one of those people in Florida that wears a parka when it's 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Debbie says a 1 pound bag of Bird's Meals costs $4, but $11 in shipping. It is.
Oh, yeah.
It is expensive.
Yeah.
I think a couple times I bought it, I just got the 5 pound. Because I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. So, yeah, and it is unfortunate it costs that much. And Joe did also have links to other peanut flours that are just peanut flour, but they aren't quite the same quality, I guess you could say. They have more of the fat taken out, and the fat is what has the flavor in it.
Yeah, we like the fat. We feel like it's worth the money.
Yeah.
But you could always just use a scoop of peanut butter out of your peanut butter
You could,
jar.
and run it through your blender.
Yum.
That would also work. Parrot Hernandez says balls. We don't care about getting demonetized because we don't monetize our videos, and we specifically disallow them to put ads in them. So
yeah, we don't want to make money.
we don't even have to take a commercial break. How do you like them apples? Let's see. Too Crazy Keo said I had no ideas that's what you use. I told you. I told you, Joe. Anyway, but that's okay. Yeah, because we buy it and it comes in giant bags.
Switch says love you guys, and we love them too. And they also have other products, not just Keto
it's not just
Chow.
Keto Chow. In fact,
so
we
they have like
found
a little store,
We found Switch Grocery because they were carrying keto bars.
which we love. Keto bars. Do we have any?
No, there's none right there. They're all gone. I ate them.
I don't know why that happened.
But I ate them like 3 weeks ago before we started fasting.
No,
but,
that was 4 weeks ago.
okay, whatever. Still, they're gone. But
Keto
I
bars.
contacted John at Keto Bars. I'm like, dude, how did you get into Switch Grocery? And he's like, I don't know. I just asked them, and they said yes, and it was great. And so we started
And
talking
now
to
it's
Switch
great.
Grocery, and
It's great for us too.
it is.
I think we're super lucky.
TC's Life says, Renee, I'll take the positive 20s. We're supposed to get down to negative 24. Without the wind chill.
Ooh, the wind chill is what kills you, right?
He
It feels
says-
like it's going right through your clothes.
He says, always call it Canada too. Do you know how to spell Canada?
CANATA.
That's right. Joe posted his link, how to make peanut butter keto chow. Gene says, awesome, more Idahoans.
That says Ohioans.
Oh, you're right.
That's a different state.
Okay. Too Crazy Keto says, make sure you use the 28% fat peanut flour. The 12% won't taste as good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Emily says, we had negative 45 wind chills here last weekend in Minnesota.
Oh my gosh.
And it looks like we're getting that again this weekend.
Minnesota's a cold place.
Yeah. Too Crazy Keto says, yeah, Pili Nuts are the best. Rachel says, okay,
So
Joe
good.
switched with me on YouTube, so I could go on Facebook.
Okay.
So now we know where Rachel is. All
She's
right.
on Facebook.
Gene says, where do you get Pili Nuts? Pili Hunters?
Yeah, Pili Hunters.
Yep. He was
Do you want me
actually...
to get a bag? He had some advertisements on Facebook.
I don't think we have a bag here, do we?
Oh, we don't?
No.
Did you open that?
Open what?
What the heck?
Did I open what? Oh. Let's see. I told you that we don't have one. Shauna says I used to be allergic to walnuts. Now I can eat them, but I don't like the flavor. Jessica says, yeah, macadamia nuts are the best. If I'm going to eat a walnut, I would just eat a macadamia
I thought
nut.
we had some Pili Nuts.
No.
Just kidding, we have none. Sorry, guys.
Let's see. Lots of people saying macadamia nuts are the best.
Yeah, I like macadamia
Yes,
nuts
they
too.
are. Sarah says I've never had Pili Nuts. It will be in my shopping list next.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
They're essentially, they might be
It's
a
like-
half a net carb.
It's like a little
Freeze
piece
dried
of butter. That's what it tastes like. And so it's like a softer nut, and it's kind of like shaped like an almond, but a little bit longer
Mm-hmm.
and skinnier.
Lori says, Chris and Miriam, have you ever taken a food sensitivity test? No, because I'd
No.
rather just eat meat.
I probably should actually, and I think I'm gonna maybe get one for my son Max because he has problems sometimes with foods.
Okay. Renee says Pili Nuts just sound like something that might have been surgically removed from someone. Just weird. Marie says that brand also has hazelnut powder too, with hazelnut oil and chocolate keto chow for Nutella flavored shake.
Oh, really?
That would be nuts.
I forgot Nutella was hazelnut.
Devin says, really, Chris, no walnuts or pecans? No. Carol says, I have
Which
a
just works
portion
out for
of
me
my...
because then if we get like a maple pecan cookie.
Carol is
Or-
smart. She says, I have to portion out my macadamia into 1 ounce servings so I don't go
Yes,
overboard.
and then put them in the freezer, right? Like put them-
Yes.
just completely take them away from you.
Put them into little bags, stick them in the freezer, and then
Mm-hmm. That's
that way
a
you take them
great
out.
idea.
And you can only eat them one at a time. Rachel says, oh, no grape.
Right.
Let's see. Kabul Bryce says, I'm on the site building an order now. Christian is helping me fight with the GovX discount.
Oh.
Not updating. Oh, wow. Right now?
Thanks, Christian.
Dude, you're not even clocked, or maybe he is clocked in. I actually wouldn't be mad if he's clocked in right now and people are trying to have problems.
Trying to have problems.
Oh my gosh. Stephanie says Joe is
People are
probably
trying to
running
have
down the
problems.
road with Rachel chasing him with a bat for that grape keto chow question. Donna says I love grape. Well, the thing is, I think it comes down to people who don't like grape don't like Dimetap.
Well, when I was a kid, that was like the best tasting flavor, right? Because
It was so much better than anything else.
Paregoric, and we had like Robitussin. But we got sick a lot. My two brothers got their tonsils out, and guess what? I didn't get sick after that. We got sick all the time until they got their tonsils taken out. And so we had like over and over. And so I just had all kinds of Dimetap, and I just think it tastes like medicine. So why would you want anything to taste like medicine?
Because it tastes like grape. Cry says it's the fawn from Pan's Labyrinth. It's not the Klingon. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Kelly says hi. Rachel says I love having Kathy on Facebook because you're beautiful and awesome. Okay.
Aww.
Let's see. Kathy says, aw, shucks. Renee says, you're not the boss of me.
Right? You're not the boss of me.
Rachel says, what was everyone's favorite bite of food today?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, even better than the prime rib, when we went to Texas Roadhouse, they actually
they got the broccoli right.
They brought it out on a plate, and it was covered in gooey cheese, and it was
melted, because sometimes they bring it and it's not melted, and it's super yummy when it's melted.
I'm not a super big fan of eating a lot of vegetables. Heath will say that one thing of broccoli is too many, but you know what? It was delicious. Sorry, and what was your favorite thing?
What did I eat before that?
You had, I
ate an avocado with melted cheese on it.
And you had some porking good jalapeno pork rinds that I brought you from home.
That was yummy. And I had a little bit of caprese salad. It was just like two pieces of cheese and 2 tomatoes.
So Neha says, or Switch says, also some interesting news. Spring is only 6 weeks away. So basically peaches and cream came early this year.
Yay! Spring is here.
Yep. Maitreya says, well, it is now. Two Crazy Kyo says we're in the mid to high 80s.
See? Spring. Actually, that's summer.
Oh, Rachel says that's the second verse of Happy Birthday. Oh. The one about eating prime rib. Jerry says it should be mid 75 tomorrow here in Arizona.
Wow.
Enjoy it while you can, because soon it'll be 112.
Yeah.
Deb says I like Pili Nuts, some flavors, not all. But the one with rosemary is good. They taste buttery too.
Yeah, they even have a cocoa one.
That's true. But it does have that one has
higher carbs.
Well, it has some coconut sugar on it.
Oh, okay.
Renee says I can't be trusted around any kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Shauna says nuts are addicting. Kelly says you got this. Let's see. Shauna says I prefer warm weather too, and it's been chilly here. And Denise says,
Shauna, do you go to the beach ever? Do you go often?
I don't know. Two Crazy Ketos don't go to the beach unless they have company there.
But they can look out a window and see it somewhere.
I thought it was funny. We went and hung out with Joe and Rachel on the beach, like an entire day long, and I didn't get even close to the water. I just enjoyed.
I put my toe in the water, and then we left.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. We were literally there just to sit around and talk.
That's all I wanted to do.
And then when we were done,
happy just to sit there.
We got some Rebel ice cream and we sat around and talked.
That's great. We're so old, right? I mean, what happened? So we're going to Costa Rica for the TV series soon, and we're looking at different things to do. And there's like zip lines and like the river rafting and all this cool stuff. And I'm like, how about we go for a walk? Like, so not adventurous, but it's gonna be fun, I'm sure.
Sonny said cashews were always my favorite till I found out they cause so much inflammation. I'll give Pili Nuts a try. They sound good.
Oh, you'll love them.
I would take Pili
so
Nuts
good.
over cashews any day of the week, but they are very expensive.
Yeah.
Think macadamia nuts and add 50%.
Yeah, they're really expensive, which is why you're going to be more sparing with them, because you can't just buy them at Costco. So then you put them in the individual baggies and you put them in the fridge, and then they last a while, and you can have one baggie that's the right amount of servings. So
Debbie says today it was 70 here in Houston. They said by later the week it's going to be freezing temps again.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Sarah says, oh man, that peaches and cream is the bomb. Rachel says, that's so weird it isn't when the week is hot and cold. That's so weird, isn't it, when the week is hot and cold?
Yeah, it is. It's super weird.
Oh, and Joe pointed out that Keto Bars is having a 15% off the chocolate covered strawberry.
Oh, I like that flavor.
Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. Gene says, no, we were just standing around the trash cans shelling them nonstop. Nice. Shauna says TJ's peanut butter is less, I guess, but that's what I've had. Tasted fine. Let's see. Renee says Pili Nuts have to be hunted. What the hey? Actually,
they're on really tall trees.
Yeah, they have to climb up the trees and cut them down.
Yep. We actually we had our booth in 2017 at KetoCon was next to the Pili Hunters booth, and he had bracelets made out of the Pili Nuts, and they're
really cool.
We bought those for our girls, and they were like the coolest thing because it was just like I don't know, it was like this, and then it had 4 holes in it, and so it was like looped in the middle, and anyway, it was really cool. It looked like cool beads.
It was made by the people who harvest the Pili Nuts. Deb says, I like all nuts except cashews. I have to hide them from myself. Yeah. Unfortunately, no portion control with nuts, for they seem to call me, eat me, eat me.
Eat me. I know nuts are the worst.
Lori says, I don't like any nuts.
Hey, you got
Joe says, we can't buy any nuts. We eat them all in one sitting. Let's see. Matt says, if you have an Aldi store nearby, you can have pretty reasonably priced bag of macadamia nuts.
Nice.
We do not. Renee says, I'm on the same with nuts. Yeah, I can't be trusted. Bryce says, Christian isn't actively helping me. Just saying the GovX discount isn't generating a new code. It keeps giving me the same code. Oh. That is interesting.
That's weird. Darn it.
That actually might be something that
you might need to
get in touch with GovX.
About,
yeah. Because for those of you who don't know, we do have a military and first responders discount. And you go on the page, and if you have to have a GovX account, and they verify that you are who you say you are, and then every time you go there, it gives you a new 5% off discount code. It's really cool. And it works on a whole bunch of other sites as well, not just ours. When he says it's terrible, our middle daughter is allergic to all nuts but Brazil nuts, even sunflower seeds.
Wow. Well, no nuts for you guys.
Kelly Parrish says boiled crawfish. That's a good way to get some protein.
That sounds good.
They're like little lobsters.
Yeah.
We actually caught crawfish.
It was so much fun.
That was the most fun I've had fishing in my entire life.
What did we have? Like chicken wings or hot
we had
dogs?
Chicken legs on strings the second time. The first time we just
caught them with our hands.
No, we had ground beef. We had hamburger patties.
But they were falling apart.
They were falling apart. The chicken legs are great because they stay together.
Yeah.
But they would
and then
grab
you just
on
pull the
and
string.
you pull them out.
Yeah.
But
it was so fun. And the only thing we had was we had like Ziploc bags that we filled up with water. So all of our kids were carrying around crawfish in Ziploc bags.
And we ended up with this giant bucket, and it ended up yielding like this much.
But it was super fun and satisfying.
It was fun. Let's see. Shauna says I made some awesome chicken tenders with pork and good crumbs in the air fryer.
Oh, nice.
I bought some of the
You did?
crumbs. Yes.
Nice.
They're in the bottom of the box.
Oh.
I haven't gotten to the bottom of the box yet.
Do they have flavor? The flavor?
Yeah, they're the flavored ones. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good.
Actually, no. Did I get the crumbs? I might not have got the crumbs. I might have just got maybe I got the crumbs. I got some of the seasoning.
Oh. Well,
because I wanted to put some of the seasoning on chicken wings.
Chicken
wings. He says my favorite bite tonight was the smoked beef cheek tacos. Gene had B-dubs. We were going to go there, but we decided to go to Texas Roadhouse instead. Elvira had chocolate Keto Chow ice cream for dinner.
Oh, so great.
TC's Life had meatballs for today. Sonia says my best bite of food today was ribs.
Ooh, ribs. Hey, Sonia, are you still decluttering? Because you didn't message me because you don't have Facebook. So I want to hear how your progress is.
Shauna says, no, I have a thing about sand. Plus, it's a good 2-3 hours drive.
Oh, you have a thing about sand?
Rachel says, yeah, we honestly never go to the beach.
I just want to put my feet in the sand. Like, I just want to dig my toes in there. I feel like it's very therapeutic.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we did the entire time.
Yeah.
Switch Grocery says, yeah. Also, Miriam, I love you in purple.
Oh, thank you.
I kind of like her in purple, too. And everything else. Shauna says it has to be warmer. Pacific Coast beaches have a lot of wind.
Yeah,
that's true.
I thought all beaches have a lot of wind. Like every time I've ever gone to the beach, it's windy. I thought that's just what happened.
Gene says, are we going to be doing a live from Costa Rica?
Totally.
We'll have to see.
Yeah,
we're planning on it because there is Wi-Fi at the place that we're staying.
We're going to do some posts and stuff.
Yeah, they might be like really short.
We're going to see if we can grab some people though and do some interviews with them. That'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
Right?
Yeah, Rachel says, we miss you guys. Wish you could come back.
Yeah.
Renee says, I love living so close to the water and being able to smell the fresh air all the time. Helps my asthma.
Oh, yes. Every time I go to somewhere that's humid, I just breathe so much better.
Well, Sarah's heading to bed. Have a wonderful evening. Virtual hug.
Oh, thanks, Sarah.
Rachel says, yeah, I'd like to book the hangout and chat excursion.
Yeah, right?
Shauna says, Pili Nuts sound like something Willy Wonka would have gone to the jungle to find. Mm-hmm. Rhonda says, made a pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and mushroom pizza quesadilla.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Or mejor decir, quesadilla.
No.
Lisa says, heading to bed, guys. Got to work in the morning. Okay.
Good night, Lisa.
Rachel says, cashews use my middle name. They are so serious about calling me.
That's so funny. So true.
Incidentally, Rachel, I read your Patreon post about bumblebees today, and it was fantastic, and thank you so much.
Why don't you tell everybody what it said?
I'm not going to, because we need to catch up on comments.
Ah!
It was. If you want to see Rachel's Patreon posts, you have to be one of their supporters on Patreon.
But you'll miss it already, because if you sign up now,
okay,
you won't
the basic
see this last
gist
one.
was she saw flowers, and there were butterflies who would flit in. And then they would get some stuff, and then they would flit out. And then there was then you have a scientist who will look and catalog the different things about the flowers. And then you have bumblebees that come in and get everything they can, and they leave with all of the nectar and all the pollen.
Yeah.
And she said, some people doing a keto diet are more like butterflies. They flit in, they get a little bit of stuff, and then they flit out. Then you have people who study it, like scientifically. Mm-hmm. They're just kind of like trying to figure out what's going on, but they're not really there to experience it. Mm-hmm. And she says, and then there's us bumblebees, and we are getting everything out of keto that we can. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it was a lot more intense than that, and it was really great. Rhonda says Pili Nuts aren't on in my list of favorite nuts, more like macadamia, Brazil, and hazelnuts. See, the thing about macadamias is it's like 90% of the way to what you get with a Pili Nut.
Yeah.
And it's a lot less expensive. So, except macadamia nuts don't survive in our house, but then neither do Pili Nuts, because one of our daughters has decided that they're all hers.
That's the same daughter who eats the macadamia nuts.
Yes, she is.
You know what? She's going to leave soon, and then we'll have macadamia nuts again.
What the heck?
I mean, not that I want her to leave, of course.
Maybe she'll go to
Hawaii,
and she'll be able to get macadamia nuts.
Send her to Hawaii.
Shelly says, yeah, no nuts in our house, except for Heath. He's a nut. Glenda says, I tried Pili Nuts. Looked like roach body with no legs and tasted like what I think a roach would taste like through the mouth.
Glenda, don't tell people that. Gross.
Jessica says, we used to catch crabs with chicken necks when I was a kid in Louisiana.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Jessica says, okay, when I got my order, I had the individual packets. Do I use the whole packet to make a serving of Keto Chow? Yes.
Yes.
And she says, can I order cans of Keto Chow? So we don't have
Oh, yeah, we don't have them like
we
that.
have two sizes. We've got the little bags that you already had, and we had the big bags. And the reason why we have the big bags the way they are is to save you money.
Yep, and then make it. It also is less shipping. So the canisters, I mean, they're super nice, but when you get the big bag, you can kind of fold it over in the box, and so the shipping is less expensive, which we're all about trying to get you guys a good deal. So that's another reason why we don't have the canisters.
There was a question about this on the Keto Chow subreddit earlier this week, and I said, well, here's all the reasons, here's the things. Yeah, it would cost us a lot more. So if you want it in a canister, there's a lot of different storage options.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the nice thing about not having it in a canister is you can get the kind that fits in your cupboards. Because what we did was we just adjusted the shelves to be so that we could have the tall, skinny ones that are like, they fit the cupboard so nicely. But you can fit them in a shorter cupboard, or you know, do whatever, or you can just keep them in the bag. We did that for years too. Yeah.
Oh, so Shauna says I made 2KK 3 cheese dip and used the pork and good dill seasoning.
Oh, that sounds good.
Deb says I made a mistake today with food. Try the Starbucks bacon and Gruyere egg bites on the way home from an appointment as a first meal today. Heart racing, crazy. Check the ingredients, maltodextrin in them. Why?
Oh,
yeah, the Starbucks egg bites are notorious for having a bunch of starch in them. They're actually rather high in carbs. I don't know why they decided to do that. Maybe they hold together better. They're mass-produced easier. I don't know. Marie says, I put in my order for the chocolate toffee, a dozen peaches and cream. Can I wait for that to be a bulk bag? Hint, hint. And the electrolyte bundle will be on Thursday to pick it up.
Oh, hey, Marie, you need to tell tell the ladies when you're here, because I want to come and meet you. Because I know you were there, and I missed you like by a few minutes, and they're like, Marie was here, and I'm like, what? I didn't get to say hi, so tell them to come and get me, okay?
Carol says you look lovely in purple today. It's mine and my husband's favorite color.
Thank you.
To Crazy Keo says, yeah, if you're in Canada, order your Keto Chow from Switch Grocery. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Rachel says, thanks, Chris. It was an awesome post. And I realized I haven't been ever telling you how good they are. They're very well thought out. And I'm like, wow, this is like worth the cost of admission right there. Sonny says, I'm so sorry, Miriam, lots going on. I'm still working on it. My 34th anniversary is in April. And my husband just surprised me with a full kitchen and master bathroom remodel to start the week prior.
Yes.
I guess you'll definitely have to declutter now.
I wish we could chat. Just email me, and I want to talk about all the kitchen remodel.
Sonny says, I've been meeting with a contractor and planning. Crazy Keo says you should see all the previous posts. Oh, you do get to see all the previous posts when you sign up for Patreon.
Oh, cool.
And just says, kid versus macadamia nuts. That's a tough decision. Yeah, I don't know who would win there.
I know. I don't really need macadamia.
But the kid eventually maybe will.
She's making pizzelles right now. I mean,
and eventually she's going to provide us with grandchildren.
Eventually,
maybe.
Someday.
Crazy Keo says, and bags are easier to store.
She has to date first.
He says, we only roast the ones we love. So that means Chris has a huge man crush on the man, the myth, and the legend. Hungry Heat. Renee says, finally getting my hair redone tomorrow. After several months of spending money towards Jolly. Who knows what'll happen?
Oh, man. Hey, Jerry says he makes his own egg bites in an Instapot.
That's
great
fantastic.
Idea. We actually have we make the egg cups, so we just made sausage and bacon and then a little bit of cheese and put it in Ziploc bags and then put them in the freezer. And then our kids dump those into little paper cups and put an egg or two in there and then microwave those. And then they can throw the cups away instead of washing a dish.
Do we still have that on the website? We used to have that as one of the recipes on the website.
I don't think so. I have no idea.
I posted it, and I think they got mad because it didn't have nice-looking pictures.
Well, maybe we should get nice-looking pictures.
Do that. To Fix MJ says, I went shrimping once in Key West at 3 a.m. The retarees at the KOA taught us teenagers how. Great memory. That is fantastic.
How cool.
Let's see. Bill Rice says, Hungry Heath is referring to himself in the third person now. Have we got Inception? Yes. Melissa said, I ordered the big bag of chocolate toffee today. Fantastic.
Nice.
Let's see. Rachel's happy about that again. Renee says, red fades too fast. Tried that before.
Oh, red hair?
Probably, yeah. Too Crazy Keo says, I need to remodel my kitchen after a lacrosse season is over. I didn't think they were doing a lacrosse season.
I want to be part of your remodel. I love kitchens. You got to get drawers instead of cabinets. They're the best.
Jean says, and she's going to pick out your rest home. Yes. Let's see. Debbie says, so good.
So good.
Sandra says, nighty night, everyone. Jerry says, I love cooking now. Started doing it when my wife got diagnosed with celiac, so I make tons of gluten-free cooking for her.
Oh, nice.
Favorite is Kahlua pulled pork, totally keto and gluten-free.
Nice. You should share the recipe with us.
Well, we make that, actually.
That same pulled pork?
Yeah. That's what the type of pulled pork I make. Well,
it's just barbecue sauce dumped on it?
Well,
it sounds like it has a recipe.
It's mostly just pulled pork with some seasoning stuff.
That's what I want.
At least that's my understanding.
Stuff.
Joe says, I want to go frog gigging, but Rachel won't go.
I'll go. I want to eat some frog. Frog's delicious. Tastes like chicken.
Rachel says, right, there's so many flavors, but Joe doesn't even have to ask me which ones I want when he makes ice cream, though. Also, I do also like pistachio. Oh, yeah, she likes chocolate toffee. He doesn't even have to ask.
Is that a question?
Joe says, I was hoping our increased protein regimen would get her to eat them.
Oh, the frogs?
Yeah. Renee says, I actually tried deep burgundy strips.
Fun.
Too Crazy Keo says, yeah, lacrosse season starts next week. I have 5 games over 3 days already. Jessica says, are you guys affiliated with the Keto Chow support group on Facebook? Yes.
Yes, we are.
I created it, and we have all the...
Yep, we manage it. So if you ever have questions, you can write them in there, and we'll make sure they get answered, too.
So Jessica says, I got to go to bed. Night all. Kathy says, chocolate toffee is the best. Is there anything else that we wanted to talk about?
We missed a whole bunch of stuff, but we can pull up for next week or bring it up tomorrow.
That's true. One thing that we actually were supposed to talk about last week. Judy wanted to know if there's any data on if Keto Chow is high or low in histamine.
Okay.
So I looked this up, and generally foods that have been fermented are higher in histamine. And so things like kombucha and yogurt and things like that. Mm-hmm. If it's fresh, unprocessed food, it tends to have the lowest level. None of the ingredients in Keto Chow are on any of the lists of stuff that is high in histamine. But if that is something that's of concern to you, whether or not it's high in histamine or not, really the only way to tell is to actually have it tested.
Yeah.
Because you could literally have like 2 different things of yogurt that are the same one, and one could be high and one not. Mm-hmm. So if it's really important to you that something be high in histamine, and you know, not just suspect, but you know that it impacts you, I wouldn't eat anything that you don't know to be low in histamine, which would be not Keto Chow, apparently.
Or high in histamine.
Know. Yes. Well, don't eat anything that you don't know to not be high, or whatever.
Yeah. It's okay. Anyway. Don't eat it if you think you're not gonna.
That's right.
Do good with it. How's that?
Yes. Gail says, "Hey, Chris and Miriam. On Sunday, I made chicken thighs in the crock pot with a sauce made from bone broth, cream cheese, and Parmesan in the savory chicken base. So delicious. Cheese? Yeah, that sounds good.
I could just eat a block of cream cheese."
Jean says, "I love Instant Pot Kahlua pig. I've always I have it always in my freezer fridge.
Nice.
I use the Nom Nom Paleo recipe. It's
great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Nice." Kabul Bryce says, "Hey, Gail. Fix MJ says I have histamine intolerance, and I haven't noticed an issue with Keto Chow."
Oh, thank you. That's helpful.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, but one thing I did want to talk. Peggy on the Facebook support group, she reiterated Joe's question, talking about the scale, and that's. And she said, "I know we get frustrated when the number on the scale does not go down. So if your weight stayed the same, but you were 2 sizes smaller, would you be happy?" That's a really good question. I think I would be happy. If my belt keeps on getting smaller, even if I'm not losing weight, I would be happy.
Mm-hmm. I'd be happy too. Problem is you don't always recognize that.
Yeah, that's true. So, and that's along with Joe's, he's on a big kick about getting a lot more protein. So, let's see. So a whole bunch of people are dropping off. I think it's about time to call it a night. So, Matreya says, "Night all, I can't stay up." Let's see. Shauna says, "I just made a warm lemon meringue Keto Chow with 3 True Lime this time." Oh, yeah. Sonny says, "Miriam, I'm a little stressed because the double oven dual fuel gas range I ordered last week won't be here till possibly the end of May or early June." What the heck?
Oh, I'm sorry. Microwaving it for a while, right?
Yep.
Fix
MJ says, "Well, your liver would be happy if you were losing sizes, even if you aren't losing weight."
Yeah.
Because it's not a weight loss. It's a fat loss. So, Gene says, "That's my current situation. Size is dropping, but weight is staying the same." And the interesting thing is that tends to happen a lot with married couples, that the husband will start losing weight like crazy when they start keto, and the woman won't. And she gets really frustrated. And she's like, "I hate you." And he's like, "What did I do?"
That's right.
All right. Well, we're going to take off. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Tell all your friends that we have peaches now available.
We have peaches and cream. So
thanks for joining us. We just love having you. And remember how awesome you are. Remember those 5 things that are awesome about yourself. If you get discouraged this week, remember how awesome your hands are, or how loving and kind you are, or how much you support us. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.